This week at Dreamworld, more work on the full train circuit, Dreamworld's awesome drone light display, and King Claw gets closer to opening. Hello everyone, welcome back to the YumYum Report, bringing you bite-sized updates from Australian theme parks, as well as occasional updates from theme parks around the world. Before we start, I'd like to give a very special thank you to Team YumYum for supporting my content. Thank you so much. Over the past week, Dreamworld held a really cool drone show against the backdrop of the park. This was for some kind of celebration showing off the Gold Coast, and the show looked really amazing. I wish I could have seen it in person, and I don't fully understand the context, but it looked like a lot of fun. And I think something like this would be really welcome on the Gold Coast at one of the parks. I think if they sold this as some sort of event, a lot of people would actually pay to come and check it out. It was viewable from outside the park and inside the park, and it's a really creative way to do some kind of entertainment without needing fireworks. I could see this working really well at all of the parks here, and I hope that one of the parks does something like this, some sort of elaborate nighttime show. I think at the moment SeaWorld has the best nighttime show, which is the Carnival show, and Spooky Nights show is really cool as well. I feel like something like this would work really nicely at Dreamworld for Halloween. You see this sort of thing at a lot of parks around the world. For example, when I was in Hong Kong, they had a really cool drone light show at Hong Kong Disneyland where there were all kinds of interesting displays in the sky over the castle, and it looked absolutely amazing. I think it would work so nicely here in Australia. What kind of show could you imagine seeing with this drone technology? Let me know in the comments. Work is continuing on the full train circuit at Dreamworld, which is getting closer and closer to hopefully reopening soon. A lot of progress has taken place over the last week since my last visit, with a lot of the path for the train circuit put in place, and some of the track has also been added as well, I believe. It's really great to see this iconic attraction at Dreamworld making its return, and I can't wait to rewrite it once it opens. Work is also complete on the candy shop, which has received a little bit of a renovation and some TLC. I didn't notice many major changes inside here, but I think in general it looks a bit fresher than it did before, and it's great that they're putting in so much effort to bring everything up to the same standard. This isn't news as such related to Dreamworld, but last week Movie World released a video on their Instagram showing off some merchandise to tie in with the Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster refurbishment, and in the clip I noticed that the kid was wearing a Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster themed t-shirt, which was really cool. Which is really exciting because you don't get a lot of rides here in Australia that have merchandise that actually shows the ride on the t-shirt. I was kind of hoping that we might see something like this at some of the other parks. I would love to see a t-shirt with the Jungle Rush temple on it, or some kind of stylized image, like maybe some of the concept art would be really nice. I think a Steel Taipan t-shirt would be really cool. They do have one with like a logo and stuff on it, but what I would like is something with the ride itself. Also, a King Claw t-shirt would be really cool, especially if it's stylized and themed to that sort of Lovecraftian monster sort of look with like the King Claw monster and then the ride behind it. I actually made a little Art Deco inspired poster that I posted on my Instagram, kind of showing an idea I had. If you want to see more stuff like that, make sure to follow me on Instagram, where I post lots more cool stuff outside of my videos. What sort of ride themed merchandise would you like to see at Dreamworld? I know they already have some stuff with logos and things on it, but what I mean is something with the ride on the t-shirt or piece of merchandise. Let me know in the comments. This video is sponsored by Dehancer, a film emulation plugin I've been using a lot lately. Dehancer allows you to give your photos and videos film-like qualities such as bloom, halation, film grain, and much more. It's the ultimate tool for any creator looking to take the appearance of their photos or videos to the next level. There's lots of options available, from Photoshop and Lightroom plugins to video editing plugins for DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, and After Effects. They also have a mobile app and a web-based editor too. If you're interested, check out www.dehancer.com and use promo code YumYum at checkout for 10% off your next purchase. A very special thank you to the awesome people at Dehancer, and back to the video. The progress on King Claw continues to move along at a rapid pace, and I'm super impressed with how far this new attraction has come along. It's been pretty incredible to come to the park each week and check out the progress, and I'm really excited to seeing the final result when it hopefully opens very soon. This week it looked like they were doing a lot of work on the top of the ride, and they seemed to be trying to put some piece on it, which was taking a while, and it looked pretty intricate. There was one worker straddling the top of the ride, which looked quite dangerous and scary. It must be a really fun job for people to be involved in creating something that a lot of people are going to enjoy. It's going to be strange having this new attraction open. On one hand, it's really exciting, but also it's going to make the rest of Ocean Parade sort of pale in comparison to the high quality theming. And I wonder what we'll see after King Claw, how they're going to bring the rest of the area up to speed and hopefully make everything more of a coherent sort of theme. What do you think? What changes could they make to Ocean Parade to kind of make it more of a cohesive land? Let me know in the comments. That brings me to the end of this episode of the YumYum Report for this week from Dreamworld. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, a friendly comment, or subscribe for more. And before we finish, I'd like to give a very special thank you to the members and sponsors of Team YumYum for supporting my content. Thank you so much to everyone for your very kind and generous support. I know I say it every single time, but it really does mean a lot to me that you enjoy my videos enough to support the channel in this way, and it helps me out a bunch with some of the costs associated with running the channel, so I really appreciate it. A big thank you to the members: Randall, Melanies Coasters, Kai on the Internet, Oogie Boogie, Theme Park Ogre, Jordan Casey, Johnny Boy 175, Movies Like Everyone, The Downy Cat, and Carrie Jackin. And a very special thank you to the Team YumYum sponsors: Koala75, Audrey Allen, Senpai's JP Blue Dog, Senpai's JP Red Dog, Wayne Hewitt, Lee Donald, SW Stevie 1, and The Kez. Thank you so much again everyone for your very kind and generous support, and for anyone who would like to become a member or a sponsor of Team YumYum, you're more than welcome to do so. This will give you access to new videos early, a special shout out and thanks at the end of my videos, a YumYum sticker next to your username, and some emojis to use in the comments, and last but not least, you also get a special custom illustrated character hand-drawn by me to suit your very needs and requirements. And as an additional way to support the channel, I also have the Team YumYum sponsorship available, which includes all the perks of the membership, but as an additional perk, I will also animate your character doing a little dance, which will appear on screen, and it'll be super fun, super cool, and super cute. But if you're not in a position to support the channel in this way, you can also leave a like, a friendly comment, or subscribe for more. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.